It seems like every day on the internet you hear something about the brainwashing of America's youth via the evil Chinese app TikTok.
What is TikTok brain?
TikTok brain.
About 5.9% of TikTok users may have significant problematic use.
And you know, I do agree that TikTok is ass, but y'all are worried about the wrong stuff. All this talk of cyber warfare is just there to distract you from the real issue, the real method of attack. It's something much more serious and something that's been brewing behind the scenes for over a decade now. Alright boys, we're just gonna be looking at some cool GT86 builds from China today. Let's check it out. And actually, before we get into it, one quick thing. We did hit 2,000 subscribers on the channel. Let's go. You know, subscribers don't really mean that much on YouTube, so I think we should be really celebrating that we're hitting at least 1,000 views per video on a really small channel. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me almost every week. And yeah, I appreciate all the action in the comments. You guys are always commenting. Sometimes very interesting things, sometimes very weird things, but I appreciate all of it. And to celebrate, I thought, you know, I've got a stack of these Drift Tengoku magazine. Look at those boys right there. So I thought, you know what? When we hit 1,000 subscribers, I gave away 3 of them. So this time, let's give away another set of 3. So any comment on this video is going to be entered into a chance to win these magazines. And next week, we're actually going to do the 2,000 subscriber special. It's going to be a Q&A video. We're going to be out walking around in Japan doing something interesting. Let's look at some style now. First up, we got my boy Daki right here, and he is the entire reason why this video even exists. He's a really cool dude from China. He watches the channel. He said, "Hey Nick, I see y'all got some really cool GT86 builds out in America, but we got style over here too." And that they do, boys, that they do. And we're gonna see today. And all jokes aside, boys, is my home country USA, and I know a lot of you guys are from the USA, and our boy Daki's home country China further just continue to grow apart. I think it's important that we take a second to zoom out, at least in our little niche community, and see that there's cool ass people in every country that like the same stuff we do. Just want to live a peaceful life, customizing their GT86, maybe have a family. So that's going to be the overall message of this video. Just shout out to our boys in China, shout out to our boys in the US. We got cool ass people in both countries. Check out Daki's car. We got the various front lip and side skirts. I see he's got some Advan GT wheels, white, pairing up very nicely with that hot lava paint code, looking like a damn creamsicle. And notice how those TRD fender garnishes just flow so well with that lip kit, and everything is properly paint matched to the car as it should be. And I really like the stance on this car. It's lowered, but you know, it's practical. And don't get me wrong, I love to see someone tucking a little bit of lip, but I can definitely appreciate this look as well. Swing over to the back and we see he's rocking the very popular Tom's taillights, which he actually just one-upped himself recently by scoring this set of Colin TYCs in chrome. Once again, where are these boys getting these taillights? I need some. I can't wait to see these taillights on his car. I think it would also look really cool if he were to chrome those Advans. I think that would match very nicely with the chrome on the headlights and the taillights, but even if he doesn't, it's gonna look awesome. And here's a few more cool little pics of Daki's Hachiroku in China. It's kind of cool to see other countries, what the roads look like, the landscape in the background. I love it. This isn't just a GT86 channel, boys. I like other stuff. I appreciate, you know, nature and stuff like that too. And as you can tell, the go-go sticker on his windshield, man, this man is inspired by that Japanese drift culture. And a big shout out to Daki for single-handedly bringing takeovers, street takeovers to China. What the hell is happening right now? Shout out to Daki, man. No, for real though, Daki is he's a really cool dude and actually spends a lot of time hanging out at one of China's only kind of Japanese style shops. And here's a few pictures from that shop. They got a lot of really cool cars there. As you can see, they've even got a Veil side Z. Man, it's so interesting to see how people enjoy these cars all around the world, that they've even got like Japanese style, I don't know if it's a body shop or a customization shop, even all the way over in China. So it's cool, man. All right, so the next few builds are all people that Daki sent me, so let's check out what he's got to show us. Here we have another very clean car with fully paint matched aero, this time kind of a wild mix. He's got the Vertex front lip, TRD skirts, TRD fender garnish, and a super loud Todoroki roof wing. Looks like he's also got a set of Valenti tails and a little sticker slapped on that rear bumper very tastefully. And this guy has some really artistic photos of his car that just look like it's straight out of like a video game or something, honestly. Any of these photos would have been a great thumbnail for this video, but you know, we had to do the fake Western propaganda, so had to. Especially this picture next to the fuel truck, bro. That's fire. Also, one more thing we can't forget, he's rocking those really, really nice work wheels. Like it. Continuing with the white, we got Daki's favorite wide body GT86 in all of China, rightfully so too. That aim gain kit does a great job of widening the fenders while still preserving the original shape and feel of the car, and this one in particular is mounted beautifully to the body without any use of, exposed bolts or hardware that I'm usually not a very big fan of. And that aim gain front lip is something you don't see too often, is honestly kind of an underrated piece in my opinion. It kind of gives off similar vibes to that 326 3D Star Wing with a little bit more, like a little bit more swag thrown in there. But I feel like it would work with all sorts of different aero pieces. The same way you would utilize that 326 front lip, I feel like you could utilize this lip. So it's another cool option. If you guys didn't know about it, it's out there. And for wheels, we got a set of Watanabe 16-inch, so that's a step down from the OEM 17-inch wheels. Most of the time people are bumping it up to an 18 or at least staying at the 17, but when you run the Watanabes, you're definitely going to want to run a thicker tire like he's done here in order to hide that wheel gap a little bit, and it can actually look really good like he's got it set up right here. Definitely a little throwback to the old A86s that used to rock these wheels, so I like it. It's pretty cool. All right, next up we got some very loud, very aggressive examples with some like drift style liveries on there and some very nice wheels. And boy, do I love to see the underglow. Very nice. Looks like this blue one, if I'm not mistaken, is rocking a Greddy lip kit, and I think those are some Sabon carbon fenders on the side painted. Something I found interesting, so look right here, he's got a drag wing cut out of plexiglass in a similar shape to one you'd see from like Urus. I love the creativity. I probably would have been pretty skeptical if you told me you were gonna do this, but I think it actually turned out really cool and works well with those those clear Tom tail lights. I think it matches very well. It's probably my favorite piece on the entire car just because it's creative and something different. And if you couldn't already tell that these guys are heavily inspired by Japanese drift styling, you can see he's got, the video option sticker on the windshield, on that blue one at least. So yeah, that's where these guys are drawing some inspiration from, like we do in the States. Moving on to the white car, it's rocking my favorite and probably the only wide body kit I would ever consider running on a car of my own, the Varus wide body kit. And y'all know me, I'm usually one to promote the paint matching of every body panel, nook, cranny, aero piece on the car, because it's just my style. But you know what? I think the black only Varus front bumper actually turned out pretty cool. It's tied together with the rest of the kit very well with those pieces from the livery coming down from the hood. I think it works. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And this white car is really mixing in a lot of the GT styling with those GT mirrors and that big attack wing in the back. And just to break down the liveries a little further on these cars, we can see brands like Urus, Link ECU. There's even an option logo thrown on the rear of the white car. Overall, very clean and not over the top, and I love that that blue car has stacked like a metallic silver vinyl over the chrome vinyl. Really takes that attention to detail to another level. You can tell when you zoom in on this fender on the white car that care and proportion was definitely taken into consider during the design of this livery, which is something that I like to see. It was not just some stock image livery lazily thrown together for cheap because someone just wanted a livery. It's legit. It looks good. Once again, look at the rear quarter panel of the blue car, how that shape kind of follows the natural curve of the car. Very nice, boys. I would absolutely love to see these cars in person. All right, back again with the black bumpers. This is pretty cool. I don't know. It must be a style over there, man. Looks like he's trying to match this other little red car he's got too. Pretty interesting. I like it. He's got the Modelista front lip on there and a set of R30 wheels all around. Overall pretty cool build. Very unique. And here we've got two quick ones I just wanted to throw in just to kind of show the diversity of builds in China. We've got another Varus car right here. This one was built by a little shop called Revolution, which is a pretty famous shop in Shanghai, according to Daki. And then another one with a full artisan kit, which I wanted to show because it's really fancy and it's kind of rare just due to the fact that it's so damn expensive to get your hands on. And God, I love this next build, man. There is no better color than black for the GT86. Just gotta say it. I gotta say it. It's an absolute pain in the ass to keep clean and scratch free, and I might even say, if you don't have covered parking for your car, it may not even be worth the hassle. But you know what, when that Raven color code is clean, there is nothing better, especially in person when you can really appreciate that little bit of silver flake thrown into that Raven paint code. And I believe it's the same paint code used for the BRZ, FRS, and GT86, so let's go. Yeah, here we have a fully murdered out BRZ with that beautiful 17 plus front bumper, and since it's a black car, it hides that plastic mustache very well. That little plastic piece that stands out so much on the other colors, so it looks even better. Very simple lip kit all the way around with what I believe is a Liberty Walk diffuser in the rear. Got very similar vibes to that Rocket Bunny diffuser, and I'm messing with it. Looks cool. Definitely pairs well with the rest of the lip kit he's got on here. Boys, it looks like Watanabes are very popular in China, at least within this little niche group of GT86 enthusiasts we're looking at today. But yeah, no man, this car is beautiful. And look at that road in the background. That looks like a fun-ass road to drive on. Very beautiful. Whole landscape. It's nice. But yeah, that's it for this week's video, boys. Thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed your time here. And yeah, once again, got the magazine giveaway, so leave a comment down below if you want to be entered into a chance to win that. And thank you guys so much for 2,000 subscribers. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Yeah, oh yeah, I didn't even mention, I will be announcing the winner of the magazines next week on next week's video. So yeah, all right. Later, boys.